So I have been using the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip for a little bit over a week now, and if you guys have seen any of my videos, you would know that almost every single phone I review, I like it to a certain point, and I actually recommend it for certain people, right? Unfortunately, this phone doesn't really follow the trend. Now, let's first talk about the good, because every phone, no matter how bad, has something that's good. So let's go ahead and talk about that first. The first thing I like about the Z Flip is that it's a foldable phone and it's a step into the future. Whether you like it or not, I feel like foldable phones are really going to be the future as long as they are done correctly. For example, the Samsung Galaxy Fold. Amazing, amazing piece of hardware. I actually made a video on it saying how it's my favorite phone, and that is still 100% true. When it's open, it is a tablet. It's a huge display. You can watch movies on it, play games, do whatever you want, use it for entertainment. Then you close it, and it's in a similar size to a normal phone. You still got that screen on the front, so you can definitely use that screen without even opening up the Galaxy Fold. But the Galaxy Z Flip is different. Now, another cool thing about the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip is when it's open, it is such a narrow design. You can actually use the phone pretty much one-handed. Well, you can't reach up here unless you got some weird freak thumbs, but you can definitely reach across the bottom half of the display. So holding it in one hand is super, super comfortable. That's what I like. Another thing I like is that no matter where you put the hinge, it stays open in any direction, or not any direction, I should say any orientation, no matter what. So you can actually use this as a tripod. So if you want, you can go to the beach, set this on the boardwalk or set it on the pier. You can angle it, boom, put it on a timer. You can catch some cool night photography without shaking your phone, without needing a tripod. That's a really cool design. The hinge is very strong. It feels very sturdy. Definitely a little bit more sturdy feeling than the Galaxy Fold, for example. Another thing I love is the battery. Surprisingly, the battery is only 3,300 milliamp hours, but it lasts a long time. Mainly because you don't want to use it. That's why it lasts so long. All jokes aside, the battery actually does last pretty good. I get around 6 hours of screen on time with the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. For 3,300 milliamps, that is a very respectable number. Unfortunately, that is where the good things about the phone kind of come to an end. The phone is really only useful when it's open. Now, I know you guys are saying, Mark, well, duh, it's a flip phone. It's not a fold. It's a flip, right? Different. Fold opens up into a tablet. A flip opens up into a normal phone. I get that. But I'm not finished yet. When the phone is closed, you get this comically small display, and the display does tell you the time, date, and day, and if you swipe on it, you can actually see the notifications. Now, the reason why this is so pointless is because if you tap on the notifications to read it, the screen times out before it even finishes scrolling through the notification. So, like, what's the point of even having that then? So, long story short, you're going to have to open your phone to read the notifications, even though they give you the option to look at the notifications on the small display, but not all of it. You can't even read it on. So, I don't know. I'm getting too ahead of myself over here. As much as I do not like the Razer phone, at least it did it correctly. There's actually a decently sized screen on the front of it, and it's actually interactive, so you can actually read notifications as a whole. Another thing I don't like is that the screen is plastic. Kinda. It does have glass. I will give Samsung that credit. It has glass underneath the plastic. So the part you're touching, right? The part that is the most important part of the phone. The thing you touch constantly. Plastic. Not glass, plastic. The glass is underneath the plastic. I don't know why. Now, that's cool. That's fine. The Samsung Galaxy Fold, as I said, was my favorite phone. So if that had a plastic display and this has a plastic display, why am I so mad? Well, I'll tell you. I'm mad. I shouldn't say mad, but disappointed. I'm disappointed because Samsung literally on stage said, scratch resistant.
Now, you might think that foldable glass will be brittle, but this glass is built to last. And it protects your screen from scratches. It's so durable, you can fold and unfold your phone over 200,000 times.
But we have all seen jerry rigs or jerry rig everything. his video on the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip, it scratches at the same like level as the Galaxy Fold. Your fingernail can scratch this display. So that means you ladies out there with those big talon fingernails, you will scratch this display. 100%. Those talons will scratch this display. In fact, just after 12 hours of unboxing this phone, I already had a scratch on, or I actually had 2 scratches on the display within 12 hours. Now, maybe I just wasn't careful, but I honestly did not know how that happened at all. And the worst part about it is you can't even put a screen protector on it. So that's it. What you got is you're stuck with it. Another huge downside, at least for me, it may not be for you, but for me it's a huge downside. There is no stereo speakers on this pretty much $1,500 phone. It only has one bottom firing speaker. So that means Dolby Atmos doesn't work. I mean, they have it in here, but only if you plug in headphones, because headphones have stereo. This, since it has one speaker or one speaker, there is no stereo, there is no Dolby Atmos. That means every movie, every song you're going to be listening to, if you're holding the phone like this ear is getting most of the sound. This one isn't. If you flip it, it's the other way around. Now, trust me when I say this, as a tech reviewer, as your friend, when you go from stereo to not stereo, the difference is, I'm not kidding you, it's massive. I tried watching a few YouTube videos on this thing, and I just couldn't. It's not loud enough, and the absence of the 2 speakers, it's bad. It's bad. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this, but I mean, honestly, for a phone that's $1,500, it sucks. I mean, I'm probably gonna get so much hate for this, but honestly, this phone isn't really that good. It's not. The Galaxy Fold is amazing. It has stereo speakers. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Another thing is that the cameras on this are pretty much identical to the Galaxy S10 from last year. You get a wide and an ultra wide. You don't get any telephoto, which I don't really care about telephoto. But for example, if you want to get technical, the S10 actually had a better camera, literally on paper. The Galaxy S10 has an f1.5 aperture. This has an f1.8. The lower the number, the better it is in nighttime photography. This is an f1.8. The Galaxy S10 Plus, oh my god. The Galaxy S10 Plus here, f1.5. $1,500. You tell me. Man, I'm getting a little too excited over here. I'm breaking everything I got. It's pretty clear who the Galaxy Fold was for, right? It was for entertainment, for people that wanted to enjoy a tablet-sized phone and to fold it up into a nice compact design, compact for what it is, and have a display on the front that you can still use perfectly with one thumb. No problem. Then open it back up. Boom, you got like a little portable movie theater right in front of you. This right here, Samsung even said, this phone is a statement.
That's what innovation, true innovation, is all about. The Galaxy Z Flip is a statement smartphone. It's for trendsetters and trailblazers. It's like nothing you've ever experienced.
That's it. It's a statement. It's just to go up to someone and be like, oh yeah? Boom. And then they're going to be like, oh, is that plastic? Old jokes aside, please save your money. Okay. Even, I'm not even talking to you guys as a tech reviewer. I'm talking to you guys as a friend. Save your money. Okay. Don't get this phone. Foldable phones. Don't even get the Galaxy Fold. I still think it's way too overpriced for $2,000. But even comparing, I would rather spend $2,000 on a Galaxy Fold than I would $1,500 on this. I mean, for crying out loud, this is actually $20 cheaper than this, the S20 Ultra. So if you want to spend $1,500, you might as well just get this. Okay, so my little rant is over. If you guys have been watching my videos for a long time, you guys know I almost never rant this hard on a phone. But really, this phone isn't worth it. There's nothing about this phone that's cool. It's closed right now. What can I do with it? Can you open it up with one hand? No. Well, you could, but like, $1,500. Good night.